Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe my channel. Alright, let's dive into the fascinating world of the Bates family and get to the bottom of this burning question. Forget those stiff, robotic recaps you find everywhere else. We're gonna talk like we're catching up over a cup of coffee. Because let's be real, who doesn't love a good family drama? Especially when it comes to a family as big as the Bates. If you've spent any time at all watching Bringing Up Bates or following the family on social media, you know that Kelly Jo is the queen bee of a massive hive. With 19 kids and a rapidly growing number of in-laws, it's a social dynamic that's both complex and, dare I say, a little bit competitive. The question of who is the favorite daughter-in-law is one that gets whispered in hushed tones across fan forums and comment sections. And it's not as simple as pointing to one person. The truth is, like any good matriarch, Kelly Jo's affections seem to ebb and flow depending on who she's with and what's happening at the moment. It's not about playing favorites in a malicious way. It's about the unique connection she has with each of her children's spouses. They each bring something different to the table, and Kelly Jo, being the smart woman she is, seems to appreciate each one for their individual strengths. Let's start with Whitney, Zach's wife. Whitney was the OG daughter-in-law, the first to join the family. That's a powerful position right there. She's seen it all, from the early days of the show to the family's more recent expansion. There's a unique bond that comes with being the first. Whitney is often seen as a reliable and stable presence, and she's not afraid to get her hands dirty, whether it's with her own kids or lending a hand at a family event. That kind of steadfastness is something any mother-in-law would appreciate. Then there's Esther, Nathan's wife. Esther is a great cook, and if you've ever met a Southern matriarch, you know that the way to her heart is often through her stomach. A daughter-in-law who can whip up a fantastic meal is a huge plus. Beyond that, Esther and Nathan have a more modern feel to their relationship, and it seems like Kelly Jo enjoys seeing her son happy and thriving with a woman who has her own distinct personality. And what about Tiffany? Lawson's wife, Tiffany, brings a different kind of energy. She's a performer and a creative spirit. This might be seen as a challenge for a more traditional family, but Kelly Jo seems to genuinely enjoy this side of Tiffany. In fact, Kelly Jo has been seen spending a lot of time with Tiffany, enjoying her company and the fresh perspective she brings to the family dynamic. The in-law bond between them appears to be one of fun and adventure, and Kelly Jo is clearly thrilled to have another creative and lively woman in the fold. But if we're being honest, the one who often gets the most buzz in the favorite conversation is Lydia, Trace's wife. Why? Because the internet has noticed a real and tangible connection between them. There are countless photos of Kelly Jo and Lydia together, often smiling and looking like the best of friends. Lydia is a photographer, and Kelly Jo loves capturing family moments, so it's a natural fit. But it goes beyond that. It seems like Lydia and Kelly Jo just click. There's a genuine camaraderie and shared joy that's palpable, and it's not something you can fake. So who is the favorite? The truth is, it's probably not just one person. Kelly Jo has a knack for making each of her daughter-in-laws feel special and loved in their own way. It's a testament to her skills as a mother and a matriarch. Whitney has the bond of a firstborn. Esther has a shared love of hospitality. Tiffany brings a new kind of fun, and Lydia has that special, undeniable connection. The real secret to a high-conversion relationship with a mother-in-law isn't about being the best or the favorite. It's about building a unique and authentic bond. And it seems that each of Kelly Jo's daughter-in-laws has done just that. They found their own way to her heart. And that's a beautiful thing.